surely. Is that? That's good. That's a good place to start, I feel. Okay, good. Oh, yeah. Come on in. Yes, no, I'm Penelope. Yeah. Penelope the potter. Come on in. Yep. You are all set up right in front of me, as you'll see. How are you doing today? Yeah? Good. No, I'm great. Yeah. I'm a little bit nervous. This is one of my first classes that I've taught. But you know, we're going to be working with air dry clay today, so it should be fairly straightforward. Clay isn't my medium of normal art, I would say, but I mean, how hard can it really be, you know? So we're just going to be learning together, you know. Oh no, I do understand that you've paid for this. Yeah, of course, yeah, absolutely. You will get a piece of your pottery to take home with you though as well, so that's exciting. Yeah. Well, we should just get straight on with things. I think so. So, okay, you'll see on your workstation you have a nice big block of your clay, and you'll also find a selection of tools. I've got mine in this nice little felty bag, which we'll be using to help sculpt us in a moment, our little bit of clay. Should have your bowl of water there and just some kitchen towel. Now, today we are going to be attempting to make a little sort of a pen pot, and I thought what would be really fun is if we both picked an animal and we went from there. Okay, a dog. That's great. Do you have a dog yourself? Oh, lovely. Okay, happy times. All right then. Well, I better start teaching. Okay, so we're going to start by breaking up our clay. Now, I have seen this done with dental floss, so that's what we're gonna try. So get a nice bit like that. You should have some on your little thing there. Great. And we're gonna sort of take a bit of the clay off. Okay, so that should cut straight through, like so. And I'll just put that there. Okay, and then we'll do a little bit more. Now, it depends how big you want your pen pot to be. In fact, I'm just going to put that over there with the other clay. So I think this sort of size is quite a good size to be working with. Okay, so now we have the size. Now we're going to start to sort of mould it. Now I want you to really just get in there. Maybe take a little bit of water, get that on your hands, just to sort of really get in there with the clay. Oh, that's better. Yeah, I'm feeling it now. So what I'm going to start to do really is just sort of just carve out the thing. This is going well. I'm going to carve out sort of the shape, you know. Now, if you were doing this on a proper sort of wheel, you know, some may say that would be easier, but I think we should just start at the basics and really sort of get to know our sculpting skills. You know, clay is amusing, isn't it? I think it's yeah, stunning. So what we're doing, and you're doing a great job. Is we are just, this is a very big pen pot. This is more like a bowl. We're just using our thumb. Make sure you get, you know, nice and sort of wet in there. And we are just really, you know, use your fist as well. Don't be afraid. And just really just start to get in there, you know. But we're just carving out the shape and the sort of that hollow. Oh dear. I have to say, have you done this before? No, okay. Oh god, things are. I think I'm going to remove some of my clay because I feel like it's a little bit too much. So that's the good thing, you know, with the sort of the freedom of this type of clay, that you can just pretty much just start again. Just start again, you know. I have to say that I am actually, I'm new to the world of art. I have been spending the last few years, the majority of my working life actually, in investment banking in London. Wanted a bit of change of scene, you know. So I came down to Cornwall. That's where I came down. I came down to Cornwall, and I just started trying different arty projects, you know. And then obviously, business brain of mine, I thought it may be a good idea to try some art classes. You didn't realise that I'd be a beginner as well? Well, always read the fine print. I'm pretty sure I put that on there somewhere. So what I'm doing is, do you know, I may sort of just make some sort of art piece, is what I'm thinking. You feel free to stick with your pen pot, but at the end of the day, I need to follow the clay. And what it's telling me is that it doesn't want to be confined. So it may be a pen pot, it may be a statue of a giraffe, you know. I've just really got to just try, you know. So I'm making sure that, you know, it's nice and loose to work with. Just makes it, you know, a lot easier, you know. I think anyway. So what we want to do, it's meant to be relaxing. It's meant to be very relaxing. This. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start, you know, forming out. There we go. That is a technical term. And I think I'm gonna make a bear. Okay, yep, I'm gonna make a bear. Yeah, okay, good. I think that's a good place to start. Is that? Yeah, that's sort of like a bear. Would look great. I mean, I think it's going well. Yeah, I think so. I think it's going very well. Yours, I have to say, I'm a little bit jealous of, because you just seem to have incredible skills at this. I think I'm gonna flatten it actually. Just natural then. Just natural, great. Yeah, no, it's going really well, and I actually think it's at this point where we want to start to introduce our tools, Okay, so I will just get my hands in the way. Great. I'm sure this is, you're thinking, wow, this is great value for money so far. Because you know you've got such a great teacher, you're really learning, and that's what we want. This is time that we can use the sponge. This would normally be used to help finish, but I'm going to use it to actually help to mould my sides. So if I just give the wheel a little bit of a spin there, and it's just really going to help, as you can see, to just smooth everything over. Good, good, fantastic. You're doing really, really well. There we go. Just smooth everything down. Fantastic. Now I'm also going to be looking for a little scoopy thing. Let's have a look. That's a bally thing. There's another bally thing. Okay. I'm going to go with this. Okay, so I'm going to go with this bally thing, and I'm going to sort of use it to just really just start to hollow out the middle. Okay. Yeah, this is great. And I mean, it's at this point you've got to decide if your pens are quite shallow or if they are quite, you know, long pens. This would be the time to discover that, I think. Oh, that's great. Now you don't want to make your base too thin, because you know it's got to be able to stand up. So mine's quite a hefty looking pot. Yeah. Good. Oh, that broke there. Okay. So just keep the clay, you know, nice and wet. There we go. What sort of, there we go, I think that's a bit better. Yeah, that's basically exactly like I wanted actually. Yeah, no, this is what I had in mind actually. A bear, no, what I've decided to go with is just a sort of free-flowing kind of situation. Yeah. Oh, maybe I'll do a nice little lip. Yeah, so if it's going out a bit, I think that's where you want to take some clay away. So like mine's sort of going out a bit, so I'm going to sort of pull it in like that, and then just take a little bit of the clay away. That's it. That's great. And I may have mine going down a bit on the front edge. I think if I'm going to use my little ball tool and dip it in the water, and I'm just going to use that to just smooth out everything inside. Yeah, this is good. finding this easy to follow along? Yeah, because look, can you see? Can you see? We've just got the, just doing it like that. Okay, so dip your ball, and then we're just smoothing the insides. Can you just see? Fantastic. Yeah, that is perfect. And don't worry, we'll be doing some obviously decoration on the outside, but you know, the inside counts as well. So we've got to make sure that it's just really perfect. There we go. You can use your hand as support. Okay. I mean, mine could be used for drinking potentially, or like a sort of tall bowl. I'm thinking that would be good. You're sticking with the pen pot. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Sometimes people just don't have, you know, the imagination that I do, and I need to remember that. So there we go. Wonderful. Yeah, that's really great. I'm just going to move away. Oh, actually, I could use this clay though. Yeah, maybe in fact, just thinking. This could potentially be a kind of sloth sort of creature. So I'm thinking like I put a paw on the front there. Yeah, that's really good. So I'm just thinking like a sloth. Yeah, sort of like that. So yeah, maybe have like they have ears. So we'll just. There we go. Oh yeah, I'll perfect this in a minute, but it's looking really good. There we go. Yeah, that's amazing actually. And then I'll just show you what I've done so far, because I know my talent can be maybe a bit overwhelming. But this is what I've done so far, and I think you'll agree it's pretty advanced. Yeah, so don't worry if you can't get to that level, but that's where I'm at. So now I think I'm going to do a little bit more refining, and for that I'm going to use my little wooden tools. So let's get them out. Okay, so you should have all the same tools. So we've got this this sort of thing, and these things, and this thing, which looks quite good. Yeah, so I'm gonna think maybe this one. Yeah. Okay. Right, so I'm gonna use this, get a little bit wet, just to help me mould my ears. Okay, there we go. Oh, really? Yeah, this is really good. Do you know, before I started this course, I wasn't sure if clay was my medium. I have to say, I really think it is. I've just excelled myself, like I do in business, you know. So what was that? Oh no, I thought you said something. Right. So just use that. That's great. And then now, obviously, what we have to remember is detailing and stuff is going to be really put on. You know, when we, I think it's called glaze it. Yeah, we're going to paint it, then we're going to dip it in some transparent glaze before we fire it. Yeah, so don't worry, because your transformation will sort of come alive then. Okay, great. Yeah, that's really good. How does a sloth look? Now you can also use these for like indents. So if you want to actually like make little marks in your clay, then these are really great tools. So I'm gonna indent a little sort of some little eyes. Okay, so okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, that's great. In fact, I can use the end of this, and I'll show you this in a moment, so don't worry. I don't want you feeling like intimidated at all to try this, because I honestly believe in your skills. So just there we go. Oh, amazing. Look at that. That is wow. Wow, that is quite something. So I'm just gonna do a little sort of nose. And I can't think how a sloth looks, so I'm just going to sort of do a sort of mouth like that. That's great. I'm going to sort of smooth over a little bit more with my sponge. Let me just check in on you. Just turn it around a bit. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, I think mine probably shows more of that teacher level of professionalism, but still a good try, you know. So let me just smooth that out. Remember, your sponge is for smoothing. So there we go. Get a little bit of a reveal there. Again, don't feel intimidated by my work. It is quite advanced, I have to say. I didn't realise I was so good at it. Okay, wonderful. I'm going to remove my excess clay here. Okay, just so we get the full sort of glory of it. Fantastic. Use a sponge to do the inside as well. There we go. Really good stuff. Yeah, it's great. Don't worry, I'm going to even off this top edge. So I'm just gonna nice and even. Yep, this is actually, I'm really pleased with that. This was just what I was going for, I have to say. I wasn't sure when we got started, but then by the end, it's pretty impressive. So let me just, God, I'm getting excited. Let me just, we'll just even things out. I think we go for the floss again, you know. There we go. Oh, it's there we go. Great. And I'm just gonna sort of even off. Oh, it's actually, oh, there we go. Great. Oh yeah. Now I have thought about starting to sell my own range. I don't want to get, you know, too ahead of myself, but I am seeing potential. Okay, great. And I think, yeah, this way we can just, yeah, that's beautiful. Wow. You have outdone yourself, Penelope, I have to say. Okay. Great. Yep. I'm like almost there. I have to say. Let's just check in on you. Oh wow. I mean, it is a really good first try. Yeah, excellent, honestly. I'm really happy for you. I'm just going to use this just to sort of thin some of the walls. So this is a great scraping tool to help thin. The back wall here is a little bit thick. Great. And also around the side, so I'm just going to move this. This is really all about finessing. Okay, so we're going to take an honest look and we're just going to see where we can sort of just finesse. So there we go, just around there. Good. Okay, oh yeah, this is good. Really good stuff. Yep, so remember just keep everything nice and sort of lubricated, because it makes it much easier to work with. Okay, good. So just keep on thinning because we want a nice sort of even vibe. Great. Just there we go, around there. Yeah, that's good. If I take a bit there and a bit there, I'll show you, you know, how I'm working on it so far, but I don't want to sort of like put a downer on yours too much. But I think, you know, it's looking pretty good, I have to say. So there we go, just sort of final edges there. And remember, you know, this is an artisan piece, you know, and it's very important that you sort of stay true to the authenticity that is, you know, self-creation. And I just feel like, you know, this is such a wonderful form of expression, so we need to, you know, remember that. So I'm just gonna have the little arms just there. I think that's good, and I'll sort of obviously be sculpting that more, and then sort of the arm again if we bring that on. So I'm sort of thinking like sort of like that, and then obviously I'm just going to smooth, but I think, you know, it's pretty much there, and I think you'll agree that it's pretty spectacular. So I think I'm going to leave it there because I won't want to sort of ruin perfection. Just go over it one more time with your sponge. Perfect. Okay, just going to check there. I think I'll just a little bit of detail just there. Yeah, it's sort of like a bear sloth thing. I think I just want a bit of detail just here. So just a second. That's beautiful stuff. Yep. Yeah. Oh, this is good. Okay, so this is my sloth slash bear thing. There we go, and let's reveal yours as well. Yeah, no, it's great. Yeah, it has a lot of integrity. I can see great potential in you, and for me, that is the thing that counts. You know, potential. So well done. Well, look, now we can go off and take a break. I have prepared us some lunch, alright? We'll then sort of get everything painted up and glazed, and then we'll sort of check in later at the final product. Fantastic. Alright then, let's head off for something to eat. Okay. Ah, well, what a wonderful, wonderful luncheon day we've had. Yeah, and how are you feeling about yours? I have to say, now it's all been fired up and it just, yeah, it's really, really good. It's really good. I mean, obviously not as good as mine, you know, it really just is just what I thought. We have had some shrinkage in the kiln, but you know what? That's okay. Because now it's the perfect size. I'm going to call him Sydney Sloth, the pen pot holder, and this will actually be available on my website to buy for the mere price of £250. So just letting you know that in case you wanted to buy somebody a gift or something. But yeah, so do you have any other questions? Would you like to book in for another day course? Delusional? I'm not sure what you mean. But I can guarantee this is mine. Yeah. There's a no, I put the price tags on them. It says $12.99. No, I think that's a typo of mine. Yeah. Well, I'm not liking your tone here of accusation, so I'm going to let you go, but thank you so much for coming, and don't forget to leave me a review on TripAdvisor, but only if it's at least 4 stars. Right, you won't be writing a review. Okay. Well, enjoy your pottery. Hope to see you again soon. Okay. Well, I think I did a great job. You do too. Me and you, we're going to be good friends. Yeah? More food? I like you even more already. Come on.